This video will review how to use the Radioline system in dual mode to transmit I/O signals and Modbus data in parallel. This operation mode will now be explained by two application references. For access control of plants, RFID readers are often used to record plant ID cards. In most cases, they have a Modbus interface. With the new PLC Modbus RTU dual mode, it is now possible to transmit digital output signals to open gates and doors, in parallel to the transmission of the Modbus RTU protocol. Another application reference is the monitoring of wells. Typically, sensors with Modbus interfaces are used to monitor volume and flow. In addition to the transmission of Modbus RTU data, the new operation mode now also allows digital input signals to be transmitted in parallel, which would allow monitoring of the physical access to the well. The parallel operation of I/O and Modbus serial data removes the need for two separate wireless systems. Compared to the PLC Modbus RTU mode, in the new dual mode, the Modbus table is not stored centrally in the Radioline master. In this mode, each station of the wireless network operates as a standalone Modbus slave. The yellow RAD ID has two functions in the dual mode. First, it addresses a radio station in the network, and second, it is the Modbus RTU slave address. For example, the wireless master with RAD ID 01 is simultaneously a Modbus slave with the address 01. If the Modbus address 01 is already assigned in an existing Modbus network, the Modbus address of the master wireless module can be changed via SciConf software. I/O extension modules can be connected to any station in the network. All I/O data of the extension modules are stored locally in the Modbus table of the respective station. At the same time, you can connect additional third-party Modbus RTU slaves to each radio station via RS-232 or RS-485 and access them via the respective Modbus address. Since each wireless station acts as a separate Modbus slave, I/O map addresses can be repeated from slave to slave because they store their process data in the local Modbus tables of the Radioline Modbus slaves. Because of this, in comparison to PLC mode, more than 99 I/O modules per Radioline network can be addressed. The demo setup shows a wireless network consisting of the Radioline master and two Radioline slaves with different I/O modules for the acquisition of sensor data. The RS-485 interface of the Radioline slave with RAD ID 02 is connected to a Radioline RS-485 bus module with I/O modules. This works as a wired Modbus slave. The Radioline wireless stations and wired RS-485 stations can be combined in one network. At Radioline slave with RAD ID 04, a barcode reader via an ASCII to Modbus gateway is connected over the RS-485 interface. The gateway converts the ASCII data from the barcode reader to Modbus RTU. The demo setup includes a Radioline master connected to the notebook via a serial interface via Modbus RTU protocol. The visualization software VisuPlus is working as a Modbus master. The wireless modules must be configured with the SciConf software. The devices are already pre-configured in this demo setup. The Radioline master gets the Modbus slave address 01. The serial interface parameters and the Modbus slave address in VisuPlus and the Radioline modules must be identical. The Modbus master pulls the Modbus slaves in a 1-second interval. The flashing RX-TX LEDs on the Radioline stations indicate communication on the serial interfaces. The software visualizes the states of the I/O modules on the screen. Addressing of the registers is the same as previously shown in the PLC Modbus RTU mode video. If you use the 8-channel digital input module with the I/O map addresses 06 in pulse counter mode, pulses up to 100 Hz can be detected. The pulse counter mode can only be used in the PLC Modbus RTU mode and in the PLC Modbus RTU dual mode of the Radioline system. The wheel is generating pulses. The yellow status LED on the digital input module flashes in the speed of the detected pulses. The counter value is read via VisuPlus from the Modbus register 61 of the Radioline station with Modbus slave address 03 and displayed on the screen. The counter can be reset by the Modbus master. The red error LEDs on the I/O output modules will flash until the Modbus register is written the first time. From the master, for example, analog outputs can be controlled, shown in this demo, by the bar graph module, next to the yellow analog output module. This bar graph module is only used to display the analog output values. The digital outputs of the output module can be activated by the Modbus master. Parallel to the I/O signal transmission, serial Modbus RTU telegrams can be transmitted from the barcode scanner to the Modbus master. The barcode is displayed in Visu Plus as a decimal value. For more information regarding Radioline, please contact Technical Service at 800-322-3225.